So the Supergirl trailer came out today. Let's talk about it. Yeah, when I said I was making another video this week, this was not the one I thought I'd be making. So I'm postponing the other thing. Because I want to talk about this, because I like this, and I want to share my thoughts and opinions on it. But if you haven't seen the trailer, what are you doing? Link's down below. Go find it. It's on their official YouTube channel. In fact, that's where I pulled these screenshots from. Please, go watch it. It's a good trailer, or well, teaser trailer. But still, great. Not everybody who has actually seen the trailer is here, or you just don't care, and you want to hear me recap the trailer for some reason. Let's get right into it. So, in case you need a little reminder, Supergirl made her first appearance in the DCU as a quick cameo in Creature Commandos. Yes, notice I said Creature Commandos and not Superman. That's because it's kind of hard to describe if you haven't seen the Commandos, but there's like this dark nightmare that they show, and one of the dead bodies lying around is Kara's. Her first on-screen appearance, though, as like an actual alive living person in present day, is at the tail end of Superman when she crashes into the fortress looking for Krypto. So yeah, and shortly after that film came out, we obviously got this poster which showed her costume. Funnily enough, though, as some people noted, the costume between Superman and this actually changed because the Superman one was probably thrown together with like a ham sandwich and shoestring budget for a quick cameo. This is like obviously going to be her main appearance. But that being said, though, man, let's get right into the trailer. Oh, I forgot first. What was the release like for this trailer? Well, around Monday or Tuesday, I think it was Monday day, we got a teaser for the teaser trailer that I kind of gave a little bit of what this trailer was. I'll get into it later when we get to those parts. And plus this poster, which is like the main poster for the movie, kind of in that style of the Superman poster where it's, David Cornsweet's Superman like rocketing up into the sky with all these colors and stuff. So this is the main poster, obviously, with Kara in her trench coat, and the tagline of the film. Superman's tagline was "Look Up." This one's "Truth, Justice, and Whatever," which is a play on truth, justice, and hope for a better tomorrow. But because Kara is a raging alcoholic that could care less, she gets whatever, which fits. I like it. But enough yapping. Into the trailer. So it starts with Krypto knocking over a few of Kara's things in her home as he starts up her record player, which plays the main song that will be tied to this movie, "Call Me" by Blondie. I'm gonna be honest, I've heard the song before, because who hasn't? But like, I didn't realize it was this song until like yesterday. But that's besides the point. Much like every DC project, song choice very fitting, very good, no complaints. We get a very quick glimpse of Superman on a newspaper from the Daily Planet talking about him stopping a nuclear reactor before Krypto takes a piss on it. Yeah, that kind of immediately sets the tone for this movie. And we get Kara waking up and congratulating Krypto for making it mostly in the newspaper this time. Again, immediately sets the tone. So we get right into the part that was actually from the teaser trailer, which was this moment of Kara at like a cosmic bus stop, but with "Call Me" playing over it. The rest of the trailer, though, proceeds to show Kara at a bar as we get a little bit of narration talking about how she hopes this coming year will be better because it's actually her 23rd birthday, placing her about a decade or half a decade younger than Superman. We get a quick little nod to the director, who I've never seen his work, so I don't really know if I like his style or if I don't like his style, I don't know. I might end up watching something he's worked on just so I can kind of get a feel. But as of right now, there's nothing more than just like a name attached to the movie. After that, we get a superhero classic, a Skybeam. As we see people running, and then we realize, holy shit, this is Krypton. So yes, this is what James Gunn's Krypton is supposed to look like. Technically, it's not James Gunn, this is someone else, but James Gunn agreed to it, and it is connected to his Kryptonian mythos that he started with Superman. So, yeah, it counts. Anyways. Yeah, Krypton. Because, obviously, Kara was actually around to see the destruction of Krypton. It's a very weird thing, but very long story made short for you guys. Kara and Clark were both shot off Krypton at the same time. Clark was a baby, Kara was slightly older, in most depictions being a teenager or young adult. Obviously here she's about 23, and Clark already seems to know her, so presumably she was like anywhere from 18 to 20 when she was launched off Krypton with her cousin. However, for a variety of reasons, including getting trapped in the Phantom Zone, Kara's trip to Earth gets delayed, and by the time she arrives, Clark is a grown-ass man who has adopted the Superman identity. So, yeah. We get a quick little glimpse of this character. I'm going to be honest, I don't know who this is because I've never read Woman of Tomorrow. But according to Google, this is an actress that I've never heard of, named Eve Ridley, I believe is how you pronounce her last name, playing a character named Ruth, who I assume is from the comics and will probably be playing a huge part in this movie. But, yeah, because I've never seen Woman of Tomorrow, a good chunk of this trailer is like a huge mystery to me. We get the rest of that sky beam as we realize it's forming a dome. And now some people thought that this was Kandor, the Kryptonian city that Brainiac takes control of. I wouldn't say takes control, he shrinks it down and keeps it in a bottle on his ship. I think this is supposed to be Argos, another Kryptonian city that survived the destruction by placing a protective barrier on itself and lifting itself out of Krypton as it started exploding. So, the last bit from Krypton we see in this trailer is a funeral procession that Kara is a part of. So, presumably this is a close family member, such as maybe her mother or her father. We don't know yet. We get a shot of Kara in space, screaming. This could be just about anything, so who knows? There is a moment in this trailer where it seems like Krypto has been injured, so this might come right after that, as she's like letting her emotions out that Krypto got hurt. We get a thing that reminded me very heavily of Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, something that James Gunn did actually work on, because Kara, and again I hope this is who she's actually playing, Ruth, gets surrounded by a bunch of bad guys, and Kara goes, "This is gonna suck for you guys," because yeah, she ends up slamming all of them into a wall. We get a glimpse of, again, another character. I don't know who this is. I don't know the actor either. I'm very sorry, but this is a teaser, and I haven't read the comics, so we don't know much, and I particularly don't know much. So if anybody knows or has like more proper information, if y'all could put it down below without spoilers, that'd be fantastic. Also, we get a nice glimpse of Lobo. Now, this isn't actually the shot from the trailer. This was a shot posted to Twitter, like, afterwards. But, still, it's Lobo, who here is being played by Jason Momoa, who most DC fans will recognize as Aquaman. Yeah, Aquaman's actor jumped from the DCEU to the DCU and ended up swapping roles. And honestly, I think Lobo's a much better fit for him. Because, I mean, have you seen this man in an interview? But that being said, the next shot is very Man of Steel-esque as Kara rockets off into the sky. And the trailer ends with a shot of Kara in her super suit as she takes out a bunch of bad guys. And we get the House of L sigil slowly coming into color as we get the release date for June 26, 2026. Yeah, this was great. Oh. So beyond, obviously, the fantastic musical choices, and so far, the really good performances are being put on display here. Directing-wise, I really liked a lot of the stuff in this trailer. I think the shots are really good, especially because from what I saw on IMDb, but the director, this is like his first time doing like a true like action-y, punchy film. So, yeah, very good for like presumably somebody's first attempt. I'm not complaining. I like this. With that being said, there are a couple complaints, mostly like very surface level, stupid stuff from people that have clearly never read or like watched anything with Supergirl in it like ever. Though there is actually one pretty valid criticism I will give this film. I mean, that's like color grading leans super dark. Right after Superman kind of brought us back into big bombastic colors in superhero movies, Supergirl's trailer mostly being this dark kind of sucks. But I think it's ultimately a stylistic choice because this is supposed to be like a very serious film with a very heavy like topic attached to it. That being, you know, moving past trauma and learning to deal with that. And so the color grading being dark, I think, is a reflection of that. And interestingly enough, there are actually shots in this trailer which are bright. But if you notice, they only happen in two places. Krypton, which is a place Kara presumably has a lot of nostalgia for, and this shot at the end of the trailer, which pretty evidently is also going to be towards the end of the film, where she's happy and presumably has moved past her trauma of Krypton going kaboom. So I think that this is supposed to be a stylistic choice showing Kara coming to terms with that and moving on officially and properly. I'm out of breath because I kind of want to speed through that. But yeah, I really liked it. I really liked the trailer and I'm excited for the film. I'm going to be honest. When it comes to like my hype for certain projects, I had almost zero hype for Creature Commandos because I just heard it was out one day, checked, I saw, yep, it's out, and I watched it, so like, I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. Superman though, Superman, I had so much hype for that film, and when I watched it, it was a very, very special experience for me. But here, and with Peacemaker, I get excited, but it's not to the same levels I was excited for Superman. As many people in my personal life could tell you, when it came to Superman, I could not shut up about that film and how excited I was for it. And even afterwards, I still can't shut up about how much I liked the film. So yeah, but that's Superman. This is Supergirl. So overall, I'm very excited. I think this was a fantastic first way to show Kara's journey, at least give us a little tease of it. Presumably later, probably like next week or something when Avatar Fire and Ash comes out in theaters, we'll see a proper full-length trailer for this. And, or it could come out, who knows, in like January or February. But with that being said, that's all I really have on this trailer and my thoughts on it. So let me know what y'all think down below. Have y'all read Woman Tomorrow? Have y'all not read Woman Tomorrow like myself? If y'all did y'all enjoy it? Did y'all not enjoy it? And depending on which one of those you say, did you enjoy this trailer? Did you not? Are you excited? Are you not? Or do you think, or do you pray that this film is doing something different? Or do you pray it's gonna stick as close to that comic as possible? Genuinely, I'd like to know this stuff. But that being said, like I mentioned earlier, link to the trailer is down below if you're struggling to find it. Which I don't know why I sat through this whole film if you're still... this whole video if you're struggling to find the trailer. But that's besides the point. It's down there. So, yeah. And I will see you all next time. Because the next immediate thing I'm probably going to do is another Zets episode. And then the thing I'm planning for tonight. So, goodbye.